Recording.
Okay, let me just get
You gotta
positioned
turn
here.
the audio on.
Kevin's positioning his audio. We're recording on the cloud.
Go Buccaneers.
We are good. All right, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, before we get started, in response to COVID-19, the town board continues to use a hybrid model for the town board meetings. The adaptive practice came from the advice of the Association of Towns and in consultation with our town attorney, and we continue to do this in the interest of public health. I'm going to call this meeting to order at 6:01 p.m. Can I get a roll call, please?
Michael Cashman.
Present.
Thomas Wood.
Here.
Meg Bobbin. Meg Bobbin. Barbara Hebert.
Here.
Okay. Charles Costick.
Here.
And James Coffey.
Here.
And I am present.
Resolution 27, approve the minutes of the previous meeting.
Resolved that the minutes of January 7th, 2021 be approved and the reading of the minutes be dispensed with.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Costick, is there a second?
Second.
Hebert, any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. So does carry. Is there anything for public comment? Just checking to see if there's any other queues open. There is not, but we do continue to provide access via our Zoom for public comment. So, Resolution 28, Abstract 2A-21.
Resolved that the abstract of audited claims number 2A-21 for $2,764,970.26. Abstract 2A-21A prepays for the amount of $793,269.21 be received as reviewed by the audit committee, and the supervisor is hereby authorized to pay said abstracts.
Is there a motion? Bobbin, is there a second?
Second.
Costick, any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. So does carry. Thank you. Resolution 29, authorize the highway superintendent to enter into a shared services agreement between New York State DOT and the town of Plattsburgh for 2021 to 2025.
Whereas the attached agreement between the people of the state of New York, hereinafter referred to as the state, or New York State Department of Transportation, and the town of Plattsburgh, referred to as municipality, wish to have the power and authority to contract for the purpose of renting, leasing, exchanging, borrowing, or maintaining of machinery and equipment with or without operators, with other governmental entity, and whereas it is the intent of the town of Plattsburgh Town Board to give the highway superintendent the authority to enter into this agreement with the person serving in similar capacities without the necessity of obtaining approval of the town board prior to the making of each individual arrangements, and whereas it is hereby determined that it will be in the best interest of the town of Plattsburgh to be a party to such shared services arrangements, thereby saving the taxpayers money, now therefore be it resolved that the chief executive officer of the town of Plattsburgh is hereby authorized to sign on behalf of the town of Plattsburgh a shared services agreement with the New York State Department of Transportation upon the town attorney approving of the said contract, and be it further resolved that this resolution become effective immediately. A copy of this resolution and final executed agreement be given to the finance manager, highway superintendent, and for placement in the policy handbook, that the town clerk execute this agreement with the New York State Department of Transportation.
Is there a motion? Wood, is there a second? Bobbin, And for discussion, I just wanna provide, I know Meg, you had reached out, asking about who kind of initiates this. This is initiated by the New York State Department of Transportation, and I wanna clarify that we currently have an emergency shared services agreement, which either has expired or will expire in 2021, and this is, and approximately happens every 4 or 5 years or so. So this really is, just kind of keeping in, the working operations of things, okay? Any other discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. So carried. Resolution 30, Finance Committee and Policy Amendment.
Whereas resolutions 14-183 was passed and now needs to be amended, and whereas committee rules need to be amended, and said proposal has been laid on the desk of the town board and has been reviewed by the supervisor and the board, now therefore be it resolved that the Finance Committee proposal be accepted, including the recommended rules and procedures changes as attached, and be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution and the attached rules and procedures be updated the town policies, books, and a copy be given to the Finance Committee.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Hebert. Is there a second?
Second.
Caustic, any discussion?
Does the state revise today? Adopted 2014 is revised today?
I don't, hone in a little bit more as to what you're asking, Tom.
Well, on the actual, its good purpose goes through the whole thing. It would be, when it's printed out, it would be revised to 521, correct?
Yes, so if you, yeah, so,
Okay, I got an old
yeah,
copy.
yeah, that has a it'll have a revised section on it.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what,
in there, Tom.
Okay,
I
I'm
put
sorry.
that in there.
I should have known he would have done it. I don't.
No, it's good to check. But I just left out the resolution number.
I wasn't sure what part you were talking about, but yes, okay. I just want to thank Barb in particular for her good work on this, and she continues to serve as a liaison to this committee with our community members. As I said recently during the state of the town, that we're very, very fortunate to have our employees and our elected officials such as yourself, but we're also very, very blessed to have the volunteers of all of our boards. From our ZBA to Planning Board, to the Water Advisory Committee, to the Finance, to the new Rec Committee that we've created. I mean, not a moment has gone by where people haven't, leaned forward and participated in the continuancy of governance, and this is a good example. So thank you to Barb for getting this updated.
Yes, it was good. It was very good that you put all that in the paper. And I think that was really a good thing to do.
All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. So carries. At this point, I would entertain a motion to go into executive session to talk about the specific work history of 2 individuals with no action to be taken following the executive session. Is there a motion? Caustic, is there a second?
Seconded.
Hebert, can I get a roll call, please?
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Meg Bobbin,
Yes.
Barbara Hebert,
Yes.
Charles Costick,
Yes.
Michael Cashman.
Yes, we will enter executive session at 6:08 p.m. I'm going to shut the recording off here, and I'm going to ask Kevin to do the same.
Michael, could I ask you one question?
We're still on the, still recording.
Yeah, as long as it's not germane to the executive session.